Hey, good morning. This is Dawn Shireen. Welcome to my podcast, Dancing with Bipolar Redu. It is very early Monday, Labor Day. I got woken up by my neighbors at about, 4:45 in the morning, and because I didn't realize how early it was, foolishly woke up, made coffee, um, and now it's a couple hours later from their disruption, and I'm not awake and I'm not asleep, and I just kind of am, so I figured it was about the best time that I had to catch up with y'all, and I know it's been a minute, and I hope none of y'all have really been worried about me, because I've been okay. I haven't been 100%, and I don't know that I'll ever be 100% again, but I've been okay. That fall or whatever trip I had a couple weeks ago really did kind of take it out of me, and I still have pain in my ribs, so I'm not sure that I didn't actually bust a rib doing that. And it definitely took me off my game, but it's healing, whatever it is that I did to myself. So that's always good news. But it definitely did affect me, and it made me realize that I need to slow down a little bit, maybe. I'm not 20 physically anymore. But it did take me off my game. So the reality is I am mortal, and at any time I could, foolishly trip on my tent inside my house that's still set up, because we all need a hidey place. And, I could really fall next time, so I'm just going to be more mindful of that. Life at the Palm sucks. I hate it. My case manager and I are already discussing what I'm gonna do when this year is up, which is a while from now. And things will get better once hockey starts, because it won't be so focused on my shitty neighbors and the amount of bullshit that goes on around here. But for now, it's home sweet home, and I just have to make the best of it. The whole thing with the stalking, stolen valor dude seems to have slowed down. The flowers have finally disappeared from in front of my door, and I have not seen him, though I have not been looking for him in a couple weeks. The last time I saw him, I ignored him, and he said something about books, but the amount of shit that he owes me back to is just ridiculous. So I hope it doesn't go to any kind of a standoff on that, because I will actually call cops and not deal with that. I'm not going to be stalked by a liar he did serve in the military, that's proven, but didn't do a damn thing he said in the military, didn't serve in any capacity that he wants anybody to believe that he did. So I hope he just actually realizes that by cutting his losses and leaving me alone, it's the best situation for both of us. But I have a feeling that he won't, because it just doesn't seem like he's that kind of a guy, that he's just got to kind of push shit to the end. And as far as I know, he may not even be here. I'm not looking. Legitimately, I'm not going to the other side of the building to spy people out and see what's going on. There's enough bullshit on this side. I don't need to go to the other side and add to the bullshit meter in my life. Living in public housing is everything that everybody says it is, plus some, and it's not really my thing. I thought when I moved in here, it was going to be more veterans and old people, and not so many young people on drugs who think that they are the world. So it's another learning curve. I get that I have to go through it. I understand everything that God puts me through is for a reason, that I have to do these things to get to the next level. Is this better than Flagstaff? Yep, it certainly is. Am I loving it? No, I'm not. And it's funny, because a year ago at this time, last Labor Day, I was actually confined in the trailer because of the real stalker I had in Flagstaff, and the complicity of the landlord, and the danger I was in last year in my trailer with them doing whatever it was that they were doing to try to get me to leave after I signed the lease. It's hard to believe it's been a year since that whole fiasco has come and gone. It's and I mean, I still don't know what's happening there either. Like, I left in the middle of a whole lot of legal stuff that was going to go down, so I really don't even know what happened there, and don't care to look into it either. Just to know that I survived it and didn't die at the hands of, Bill Blackford, stalker, and convicted sexual predator. It's pretty amazing to me that I made it through that, to come here to, go through the shit I went through here with Horseshit Resort and all those people, and now to be settled, not happy, but settled and actually doing good for the community. It's an interesting turnaround. And this is a mental health program, so I'm gonna say, like, my mental health has taken a slide the past couple weeks. The whole thing with the ex-soldier stalking me and harassing me and, basically making me relive a lot of what I went through in Flagstaff was absolutely unnecessary. But I made it, so that's good. What else? There's a whole lot going on, but like I said, I'm just kind of like out of sorts right now. I'm not really awake and I'm not really asleep. Like, the thing with the paper is going good. Another article was just published yesterday, and I'm going through my Facebook, and now it's like sponsored, so I don't know what that means. Like, they're paying for Facebook ads now, and like my articles are some of the things that they're actually paying to put up. So I like that. That's a good sign that my relationship with me and the posts are healthy. Because, I stopped writing for them for a while, too. Like, I just didn't want to support... It's kind of fucked up, right? Because I didn't want to support the team because I don't like the PR director, when in all actuality, I can avoid him by most costs and not have to ask him any questions about anything, just by going to the ECHL and asking the PR director there, who, he's answered my questions before, so it's not like I have to go through this guy. Is it the more respectable way to go? Yeah, absolutely. And would I prefer to do that? And I will if I have to, but at this point, there's no questions that are so demanding. Like, we don't even really have a team yet, right? I mean, we're working on it, but we don't really even have a whole team yet. We're missing a couple lines here, and I really think we should get a right-handed goalie to even it out. That's just me, though. But, so the whole thing about the ECHL is just, it's not the NHL, and I'm learning that, and like, things are different, and the amount that they can dress and how many they can actually have on the team, and their salary cap is crazy low. I don't even know how they run a team with a salary cap that low. But they do. I mean, this is, what do they call this? This is a developmental league. So, I guess somebody wanting to play hockey at 18 or 19 years old coming up and, being paid $500 a week. So getting paid $2,000 a month. I guess it's worth it, to get out there. For the veteran guys, it's a paycheck, and they're getting paid more than salary base. So, and for the love of the game, like, if you can't break through the higher echelon ranks, but you still get to play a game that you love, dude, why not, right? So, but my articles seem to be doing well, and I guess I have a fan base at the Post, and that's good, because I want to continue to write about hockey, and the closer it gets to the season, I'm getting more excited, so that's a good deal. Still writing for Medium, too. That's where my deeper stuff is, and it's cathartic, to say the least. I don't know if it's healthy for me to be doing it without an actual quote-unquote therapist, because my therapist sucks and isn't online, and it just took me almost 3 weeks in order to get an appointment for 5 minutes, because that's about all it will be, because I really don't discuss anything with her that's important, because why? I don't have any connection with her. That's part of the problem with online therapy, is that you don't really build the connection with your therapist. Connection is built through, like, there needs to be some kind of an in-person. You need to have, like, eye contact. There needs to be some kind of fundamental human like skills that go along with building a relationship with a therapist, and doing it online is not working for me. I haven't gotten a notification from Walgreens either about my medication, so I've been kind of tapering that off on my own because I'm not really down with the meds. Never have been. So I'm working my way off of those too. And things would be easier if this place wasn't as unpredictable, I guess is a good word, as it is. Did I screw up today by waking up at 3:45 in the morning because my neighbors were so fucking loud and making coffee and not looking to see what time it was? Yeah, maybe, kind of. But, I mean, did God want me to wake up this early and just, like, live through it? Well, obviously He did, because that's what I'm doing. So, no harm, no foul. I'll live, and, I mean, at least this Labor Day I'll be able to go outside and I can take a walk if I want to, and I'm not, like, imprisoned in my apartment. So, yay me. That's a step forward. And, like, I was listening to somebody who was like, just look back to just 10 months ago to where you were and where you are now. And it's like, yeah, it's, I made some moves, and I made some good moves. I ultimately love Rapid City, and I love being in a hockey town. And this bullshit here, I mean, it's gonna come and go. I'll have good neighbors and I'll have bad neighbors. These bad neighbors will go. Ain't nobody gonna put up with this shit for that long. And, it's just, we've all been there. We've all been there at that late night, early morning wake up where it's like, what do I do? And, like, in the thought of, because I thought they were going to go on forever. I didn't think they were just going to stop, because yesterday afternoon they fought for hours, so I figured this was going to be another one of those. But maybe they figured it'll be better to start fighting at 7 o'clock in the morning instead of 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. This is part of the reason why I'm not keen on another relationship ever. After the whole thing with Steele, and then listening to them, and just seeing in general the strife that goes behind having a relationship, man, I'm good. I'm really good. Like, I don't even know that I need a friend group. Like, I know when the Rush is a community and Rush Nation is a community, and I'll be part of that community, but it's not like I'm going to have besties. It's not like I'm going to be seeking people to hang out with, because those days are done for me. I don't need that. I don't need people to hang out with. Do I enjoy it? Sometimes, but for the most part, no. I can kind of just hit and run and still be sociable, but not have to let my guard down, which I guess is where we're still at. We're still at the not let our guard down. So I'd like to wish you all a happy September. It used to be my favorite month, and though this is a hard anniversary month with Christopher's death coming up now in 10 days, I'm not gonna live on this anymore. It's been 5 years, and I've survived the 5 years. People say it doesn't get easier, but I'm telling you, the more the time goes by, the less the severity of the event is. It does get easier. Will I ever get used to living without him? No. I will never not miss him. But the pain will never be as severe as it was that first year, that first day, that first hour of knowing. Has my love lessened for him? No. That's the one thing that maybe actually has grown over the time of having lost him, but we're not at that day yet, so I don't really want to, have too many days that I harp on that. But, yeah, happy September, everybody. This is a really convoluted show, but I just wanted to kind of let you all know that I'm alive and I'm good enough. I'm not terrible. I'm good, actually. I'm just kind of not good this morning because I have asshole neighbors who live above me who think that they are the most important thing in the whole wide world, and they're not. And, that karma train does come around when it needs to, and I have a feeling that train is edging up 5th Street real soon to come to the Palms Apartments here in Rapid City. So, anyway, that's enough of a ramble for having absolutely nothing to say. Hope y'all are well and hope y'all stay well. This is Dawn Shireen. Thanks for listening to my podcast, Dancing with Bipolar Redu. And hey, let's all stay alive, okay? Later.